All right, guys, welcome back to the final episode, tournament number 2. We've seen some fire action, and we're down to 3 players.
And be sure to like, share, subscribe, smash the bell, and all that other good stuff so you get notified when we upload our next video. Next week, we're going to do PokerCast Episode 2. We're going to talk about highlights from some of these videos, maybe dig up some hands that didn't make the cut, and then we're also going to take a deep dive into some of this stuff. So if you have a topic that you'd like us to talk about, something that we've covered and you think you have an opinion on, or you think we should discuss a little bit further, be sure to let us know in the comments section because we'd love to jump on it. So, all right. And other than that, let's jump into hand 47, guys.
All right, 3-way action. It's 2-4-50, 200 small blind, 400 big blind, 50 for the ante.
Yep. So I remember thinking I had 2 cameras running here, and I think I screwed one up. I'm not going to lie, because I don't have OJ on film a lot when we get down to this level.
Fair enough. We know he's there.
He's there. I can tell you that. I'm highly aware of the fact that he's there.
All right, pocket 8s versus 4-6. Got an open-ended, pair. No straight draw.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking the 5 was there.
So I played this hand pretty weak. I just limped it in against OJ, who took a stab, and then just kind of keep checking it at him. Honestly, I cannot tell you or remember why I didn't play this hand more aggressively from the jump.
Maybe you had a read. Maybe you were reading that he had a queen or something like that.
It must have been something like that.
Ace again? Well, hot dang.
Pocket 8s are going to take it.
Yep.
Call.
Well, I must have been having camera issues because there I am trying to fix them.
I don't know.
Swapping a battery, it looks like.
And I think Miles had ace jack. Yeah, top.
It was Jack 7.
This is the problem with being the camera guy / star player /
Star
lead
player
editor /
guy.
I carry a lot of weight, man. I gotta wear a lot of hats.
I know. It's so hard for me. I'm a trophy husband.
Yeah, I hear you.
I call.
That said, I don't have a terrible hand. It's definitely worth a call.
It's yours.
Jordan's got a big hand here. He should have been raising that.
This is the hand that I was actually talking about off camera earlier, where
Okay.
Jordan's got the best of it. You and OJ are both going against different ends of the same straight.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
And Jordan does have the best of it here. Never takes a stab. Didn't raise pre-flop, which might have got one or both of you out. Granted, it's biased to say how he should play this here because he obviously doesn't know what you guys have, and he doesn't have a pair, so he doesn't know his cards are the best. So the fold's not wrong. It's just I think if you played this in a little different way, maybe put a bigger raise out there or a raise.
I agree. I don't think OJ would have played against the raise pre-flop. I probably would have called, but I didn't even have a real hand until the turn, so just pre-flop bet, C-bet.
Yep.
I'd probably chuck it, you drag the pot.
Yeah, I think that's just one that got away from him.
I agree.
And that happens all the time. That's just normal.
They're both drawing a different version.
Pretty standard three-handed poker here. Oh, so I got the other camera working for a minute.
So we're up to hand 60. Just a couple fold hands in between.
Pocket rockets for
And we get to
OJ.
one where OJ has pocket aces. That was the next exciting hand to happen.
Big raise. It's not that big, but it is a little more than 3x.
And then Jordan's got a pocket pair, which he's lower stack compared to you guys, especially
He
after
is.
losing
He's
the last
short
hand.
stack, and he's on the bubble, so like you have to make action happen on the bubble. You don't want to just bleed out.
Yep. And if we got into the commentary, OJ was just talking about pocket threes as he looked at pocket threes.
Wow.
That's what
That's
the table's missing. So there was a little bit of conversation going on about pocket threes and kind of got him thinking about it. And you're getting goofy with your cards in the middle.
I'm just acting stupid, yeah, but in reality, the low stack lost the pot, and that means I'm in the money, so I'm actually happy about that. I'm sorry for you, Jordan, but anytime I can make a paycheck, I will take it.
It was a good game. Someone's got to be the bubble, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yep.
All right, heads up.
Heads up. Man, this is about where I stopped getting cards for the rest of the night. I went on a heater throughout the tournament, knocking players out left and right.
So I saw a lot of it. You'll see. I guess I don't want to give it away, but you do just get beat up a lot in heads up.
Yeah.
So it never just goes your way.
OJ outflops me with a 5.
And just like any of us heads up, if you hit a pair heads up, you're pretty much getting money in there.
Yeah.
It all just depends on how much at that point.
Kind of donk bets into me here. It's a little weird. I'm surprised he didn't check, expecting me to just do a continuation bet and try to steal the pot. But he correctly bets and I correctly fold. So
moving along to the next one.
Yep.
So I believe this is the very next hand. No, 2 hands in.
Yep.
So 62.
OJ's got basically the same hand that he did last time we were looking at this, but mine's gotten significantly worse. 10-4.
This is where our trend really starts.
Yep.
So OJ puts a raise out there appropriately. He sees paint.
Yep. I can tell you now, I probably shouldn't even be playing this hand.
No, I agree with the call. You're suited, and honestly, it's a coin flip in these heads-up situations.
It is.
And you smash your flush draw, which is probably just going to cost you money.
This is really where the avalanche started for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's this hand, because I remember the next one as well.
Oh, and I'm playing it so bad.
So
and he's got the queen, so there's no real chance of me winning. But
you could shove here is an option, but he's going to call you.
He's going to, and then he gets the full double up. Oh, it's so bad. I remember checking here with the intent of folding to a bet, but I don't think that's what I did, and I remember being really mad about it.
So I'm thinking you should fold here, right?
I should, because at this point, it's I'm now going to give him too much money if I fold. Right now, I've got a lock on the chips, and I should really fold to keep that.
And you don't.
And I don't. Terrible player.
Yeah, that was the bad.
Degenerate gambler.
Star player over here making a bad play.
Hey, star player's in the money, though.
So that's a good argument.
Yeah.
So that 4,000 is going to cost you.
And yeah, it cost me $4,000. And
now I see why you agreed with my move earlier with my ace-6 flush draw, because you're pretty much in the same position here.
Yeah.
With that 10-4.
So I end up in this spot and I completely whiff, and now what? Do I bluff here? That's not going to work. And what if the heart did come? It's obvious what I'm on. I called twice, just like I'm chasing. So I probably don't even get paid if I hit it. It's terrible.
Unless it was the 5 of hearts.
Unless it was the 5 of hearts.
That would have got you paid.
But
so OJ takes down a juicy pot heads up. That's going to put a little more pressure on you.
And I remember, this is the pot where literally the scale tipped.
Yep.
And, now OJ's the chip leader. And, I know we're laughing here, but I'm immediately upset about that and knowing that I just fucked up.
I think you turned a little more red.
Yeah. I'll wipe that sweat out of my eye.
So, very next hand, if I'm not mistaken, on this one.
It isn't. It's 64. We went from 62 to 64.
Okay, every 2 hands.
Every other
fold
hand.
in the middle. So Jack 5 versus Jack 10. So statistically speaking, you've got him smashed.
Got him smashed.
And he sees pain again, so in normal heads-up fashion, he's going to kick it up.
Yeah, you pretty much can bet any face card. Heads up pre-flop.
So why'd you, you check a 10 there.
Well,
which gives him straight draw now, and you're still winning.
He has a royal draw.
He does have a royal draw.
So, and then we end up chopping. Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
so
the avalanche. Honestly, you went into a series of bad play here. Should have bet the 10.
I really should have bet the 10.
Check.
Jack. You damn sure had to call. You couldn't fold there.
Yeah, and I thought you had a jack too.
Man.
What a suck out.
Yeah.
If I had to guess where I was at then, is that like he probably doesn't have a queen and he probably doesn't have a 10. So if I bet, he just folds, right?
No, you're
And it's
actually
heads up, and I'm trying to make value here. So
Not to get into your head, but you probably thought if you bet, he's gonna re-raise you, and then you're gonna have to fold.
yeah,
Is probably a logical
there's that
solution
too, you know,
of
like
what
if
could
he
happen
shoves,
here.
then like what do I do with a 10 and a weak
But
kicker?
now you
So,
wind up with a chop, and that's just disgusting. Especially when you're heads up and lower stacked, you don't want to chop any pots.
no. I really just want to be running the game over at this point.
So I forgot about the other hand. This was the one that I was thinking that came next, right after the other one, because I actually already know what OJ has
Yeah.
from doing these graphics.
So at this point, I've kind of decided that I'm going to stop letting him walk over me. I remember that, being like, I'm going to get more aggressive and I'm going to do some things. And
And he's going to show that Queen 10, which is a coin flip between the two of you. He's definitely got the better end of it. The thing is, he smashes another queen on this flop.
yeah.
It was the queen, the last one, and then this queen that, I mean, just back to back to back really put a hurting on your
Yeah,
stack.
so to some extent, I would like to get OJ here to get his opinion, but at the end of the day, his opinion is probably he caught cards better than me, and then he hit flops better than me, and then all the chips went his way.
Yeah.
So, which, it makes sense when you put it that way. Like, it's hard to beat that.
28.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
toss it, get it out of here.
I haven't seen a good hand.
Yeah, he just hits board after board after board on me.
And I'm pretty sure that brings us right into the final hand.
Yep.
And I mean, like,
This is where I've got to do
sponsored
something.
by
I don't have a
shares
lot of chips
sponsored.
left,
Nope.
and if I don't make some action happen, it is not going to look good.
You'll probably hear me give this statistic over and over
And
and,
I'll
over
be
again.
honest with you, I am tilted.
In heads up play, if you have an ace, there's a 90% chance your opponent doesn't have one. If you're a short stack, it's going in. That's
That's
it.
kind of where I'm at. Is I have more chips than I can shove pre-flop. It wouldn't make any sense to shove it pre-flop. He folds and I win one big blind. Like,
Right.
but at the same time, he flops top two on me. So,
So you're hoping
And-
you're in that 66% chance that he
Yep.
missed a flop completely.
yep. he
Your
checks
ace
it.
is good.
Yep. And I'm just like, all right, cool. My ace is good. I'm going to make a bet. You fold. I'll win all that money. We'll play a new hand, Mr. OJ.
And I'm pretty
Go
sure.
ahead and toss it.
Does he just smooth call you or does he shove it?
Oh, no. He's Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, smooth calls the
I don't
play
want to give it
here.
away, but yeah, OJ plays this very well.
So yeah, good smooth call, just like you should.
Well, there's nothing out there. It's just like, what could I possibly have? You know, like, what am I betting, a 3?
Yeah,
Like-
unless you're sitting there with ducks, that definitely didn't help you.
Yeah, like
Which is a possibility. I mean, you
It
would
is.
have made that same move
I
with
would've
pocket
played,
twos.
I would have absolutely played twos the same way.
This is where it hurts.
And at this point, I'm trying to get him to fold his queen jacks, his queen eights,
Yep.
his 7/8s. His,
Little do you know, he's got 2 pair.
Yeah.
And that was like committing that
And-
much of your stack that you pretty committed into the pot.
I am just dead man walking right here. It is.
And Mr.
awful.
Smooth one more time.
Yep. And so now here the jack comes in, and now I'm thinking bluff.
Rep
right?
the straight.
Yeah.
Rep the straight.
Rep the straight, the runner flush.
I'm on.
It goes like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I call.
I'm sure you win. I just have ace high.
2 pair. It's like, did that jack just fuck me seriously? While I'm trying to get all the
I
chips
can't believe you
out?
had 2 pair. I thought you just had like one of those.
I was like, if I just call along,
I think
I'll
you
get
have
it
me.
all. I'll get it all on the river.
I think you have me. Yeah.
I called.
Totally got me. Yeah. Yeah, you got me.
Sick.
Good game. Oh, fuck.
Is there a second?
Of course there's a second.
Two.
Man, I just ran ultra card dead at the end. Like, I just never saw good cards at all there at the end of it. And that's crazy because I just steamrolled the entire fucking table, like, all the way to heads up.
Yeah,
and then,
you did.
I'm telling you, I could go back. So obviously, we have it all on footage, but I never got a hand better than ace 10. No pairs, no, like, I don't know. It was awful.
Made some raises with some questionable hands, but
Yeah.
you have to heads up. You gotta
that's
create
true.
an image and then go with it. I thought I got screwed right here when that jack of spades came. I was like, I think he had backdoor spades just get there for him.
I was also trying to represent like a set. I was like, I really hope that he's got like a pair of nines and you're going to put me on something like, jacks and overpair queens.
I thought that you were thinking I'm thinking you probably think I have like jack 8 or something like that, and I'm up and down and I'm calling along, and then when the jack comes, I thought that was either going to kill the action and you wouldn't shove, or you actually hit it somehow with the backdoor spades or some other kind of jack 10 2 pair or something. I just felt like that hurt me. That's why my whole plan was, if the river's a blank, you're gonna shove because you thought I was on the draw. You're probably not that strong, and you're just gonna shove because there's too much in there.
Obviously, I have nothing. You
And
know what I
pray
mean?
that I
But
missed
like,
the draw.
yeah, I'm really just trying to get you off a pair of nines. I'm just like hoping that everything adds up and that you just let go of a pair of nines.
That's why I had to call along instead of raising the flop, raising the turn.
Yeah.
I had to get everything in on the river, but the jack of spades scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, and I'm also running low on chips at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Your only move is to shove whether you hit it or not, but then I'm just thinking, did he hit it?
Yeah.
Like, I know you're shoving, that's a given, but did you just hit and get to shove while you have it?
Yeah.
That's what I was scared
Well, at least you have to question whether or not I have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was no way I'm folding 2 pair because my plan was to get to the river and just get it all in, but I was scared and I didn't think about folding for some weird reason.
Yeah, for
And I was like, what am I thinking? Just call.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of today's video. We appreciate y'all tuning in today. And if you've made it this far, you are an absolute all-star viewer. You're the one we're making content for. We appreciate you guys so much. But hey, make sure if you're watching this much of the video that you're subscribed, because we would love to see you in the live chat next week. So from all of us here at River City Poker, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.